Greetings on the 2nd of July. As most of us know, Michael Proctor, Trooper Michael Proctor, has been, I'm going to say, rehomed, like everything else in the CW's case. Rehomed Michael Proctor. I have a couple of questions for you that maybe you can help me answer. And that is, they knew all this before the trial. Why did they wait for after the trial to handle Proctor? Were they just going to let it slide? What if she was convicted? Would they have done this, well, little slap on the hand and send him back out on the street? I think there's a lot of outcry and a lot of pressure for these bad actors. And I do not believe that he is the only one. So, we are facing a new hearing July 22nd for Karen Reed to see if the CW or the Commonwealth is going to be going forward with another retrial. I'm going to say, with Proctor being rehomed like he has been, and their star witness, certainly the defense can bring this up and they can try to keep it out. But one thing that's going to happen for sure, and that is the Commonwealth's case will not change. But you watch the defense. They're going to be coming out like a house of fire. They're going to be bringing in things now that they were held back from before. So will they ask for another venue? I think they will. Will they get it? I'm not sure they will. I think that they're going to try to keep this in this little nucleus as close to home as possible. My question is, how are they going to get another jury? There are many questions that we have. Still some things that are unanswered, but I believe we're going to get some more answers if this trial proceeds. And I don't think that it will. I think there's more rehoming going to happen between now and the 22nd. And with the feds involved and that being open now, look out. This is something that's really going to take a turn for the worse for the Commonwealth. But today, I want to go in, now that we know that Proctor was rehomed. I'll tell you, lewd, crude, socially unacceptable dude, thank God he was pulled from this. But he needs to be taken out completely away from any type of authority position. But I want to also tell you this. I believe he was a stooge. I believe that he was used in this. My opinions. And a disclaimer, nothing I say in this can be used in a court of law or not evidence facts. They are based on opinion, my meditation, and the cards. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. So today we're going to start out and we're just going to ask the questions. And remember, we've got John O'Keefe. Officer O'Keefe is the Temperance. He's a Sagittarius. And Miss Karen Reed is the Moon card. She is a Pisces. So if those come up, we know that energy is coming about. And I have a little surprise for you at the end. So please hang in there and help me get to the end of this. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to be together in this for a while, my dear, because we are seeing crime. And we are seeing crime unfold in this whole place, this whole town of Canton. And I know this community is very ill about what's happening for the most part. Okay, so we're starting out with the Kipper deck today. And we're just going to ask the spirits, guides, angels, where do we need to go from here? What do we need to be concentrating on? What do we need to see? What is the focus? And where are we going to be? That's stuck right here. Let's see what it is. And that is this. The courtship. Now I'm going to say this. They're going to be romancing this case, without a doubt. But the courtship, I think that's going to lead a little bit on the legal side. But they're going to be romancing this new case from the defense. I mean, after all, look at those two gentlemen on the defense team. Reigning men? Absolutely. So we're going to put this over to the side and we're going to ask another question, okay? So they're going to be romancing a new case. Let's see. this card came out. Let's see what it says. Distant horizons. Yeah, we've got a long way to go on this. And, you know, we now are on day 36 of this, and it's not over. Just because there's a mistrial, it's not over. And for those of you who've been asking me, they can revoke her bond if they felt the conditions were right. Will they do it? I don't think so. But she's still out on bond. So, distant horizons, we've got a long way to go. What else can you tell us about this case, please? What else can you tell us? Boy, my cards are getting all messed up here. What else can you tell us about this court case? I must have said card, this court case. A child. I think there's some children, the children that are involved in this. I mean, I feel for those kids, but I also believe that the Commonwealth used them for their own, let me get the glare off of this, for their case, which I thought was a little on the low side, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so now we're going to be picking another card. And yeah, they're getting mixed up here, and that means energy is just really, really, really spreading thickly. Let me see. A wealthy man. Oh yeah, there's definitely a wealthy man behind a lot of this, because even though the state is paying for this, there's someone behind the scenes that is pulling the strings. And I kind of have a feeling that we all know what family that is from. So I'm going to pick these up, and I'm going to now use the tarot. We now know that what direction we're going into, and I think the Commonwealth is going to be trying to use those children again. I think it's disgusting, but it's neither here nor there. You know what I think, but I believe that is. All right, we're taking out the tarot. We're going to ask what we need to know. There was a card that flew out, and that is this, Lovers. I do believe that is John and Karen. The Lovers card is also a Gemini card. So we're going to focus on John and Karen. I know there's more coming out. Let's see. The High Priestess, definitely. I think that was a Jim. Oh, look at this. The Devil card. We know something nefarious is going on. And that is also a Capricorn. Okay. Here's what I'm getting from this. There's going to be a lot of communication between now for the Commonwealth and the 22nd. It would not surprise me if they still continue to think they have a case to move on. However, they have become obsessed with this case. There's so much behind the scenes. I'm going to say this. I'm going to go so far as say this, and this is just my own opinion, okay? No legal fact, but I think they are worried about the cover-up of the cover-up. And if they continued on, it's the cover-up of the cover-up of the frame-up of the cover-up. And you know what I'm getting to. So it's going to be their choice. No matter what the Commonwealth does, and they think, they're going to try to make this look as though Karen Reed and John O'Keefe were at such odds that she would back into him at 24 mile an hour backwards. Oh, I just feel even ridiculous sharing that. But they're going to try. Should they? It depends on what happens between now and the 22nd. There's more coming, my friends. There's more coming. And with this card right here, you see on this High Priestess card, if I can get it, water flows. All information, emotion, water flows. This is black and white. There's no gray area. It's either going to happen or it's not. Right now, the Commonwealth, they had a blow. They had a blow to their case. by Proctor being rehomed, like everything else that is with the Commonwealth. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Now, this is the hidden... I want you to know this. This is an extremely bad card. This is for the Commonwealth. This is the no card. This can actually mean imprisonment, and it is not for Karen, because we're discussing the Commonwealth. I think that there's some things when the feds step in that we're going to see. That is pretty amazing. This also combined with some other cards, and I'm not going to say what those are, can actually mean a fatality. I don't have those cards, but I'm going to say there's more to come. Let's draw 2 more of these cards, and then I'm going to do a final little thing for you. A young man gambling with the situation. Who is the stem of this obsession with the Commonwealth? Who is a complete problem? Who is, let me just describe it for you, and you all let me know in the comments. A young man who is a fighter, who went on social media bragging about how he was going to mess people up. Imprisonment. Let's do one more of these cards. I'm just going to shuffle. Here we go. I know this is long. Hang in here with me. Hang in here. We're going to do this card, and this is it. We can expect that expectation. We can expect more. We can expect more rehoming. We can expect more problems. And I think we can expect to see an arrest. And not on the Karen Read side. Amazing. Don't forget, they called those 2 families the Alec Murdochs of the North. The clan is what they're referred to. One more thing. Here's the little surprise I was telling you about, okay? Now, you're going to see bicycle on here because that is the manufacturer of these dice or the die. And I'm sorry it's not focusing. I really like bicycle because they hold up and the numbers don't rub off. I've had that, and that's a little awkward. Can't use them. So we're going to see. These are good energy. We're going to see what timing is, and then here we are, and here we go. That's what's come up. Now, what does this mean? I'm going to say within 12 days, we're going to have more information about these other people. The number 6 is very prevalent here, okay? 18. So I think right around on the 18th, right at the last minute, we're going to see some things starting to shake up and shake down. These 2 attorneys are not going to let go of Karen Read. They've got an axe to grind, and people are concerned that, money is going to be an issue. I think they're beyond that because they can see what's coming and what will be coming with this, because this is going to be worldwide. I mean, we have Netflix involved already. After this, Karen can sell her book. There's going to be a lot of shakeup. She's setting legal precedents, and you are living it. We are living it. Thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned. I've got more content coming out. And please subscribe, comment below, and let me know what your thoughts are. And stay tuned because this is a video that YouTube thinks that you would really enjoy. And I certainly enjoy you. Thank you so much for being here with me. This is really something, and we're going to be vested for a long time. See you soon.